8-year-old Carrie hated the doll from the moment it arrived. It was a little porcelain girl in a faded blue dress, with painted lashes and a smile too careful to be kind. Her grandmother had sent it in a box lined with yellow paper, along with a note that said only, "Do not let her face the wall." Carrie kept the doll on her shelf anyway, because her mother said it was rude not to. At first, the artness was small. The doll's head would face the window in the morning, then turn toward the bed by evening. Carrie told herself she was imagining it. The house was old, full of floorboard sighs and pipe knocks and the faint smell of dust warmed by lamplight. Rain tapped at the windows each night like impatient fingers. Then came the mirror. One pitch-black night, Carrie stood in her bedroom doorway, brushing her hair. The only light came from the hallway, thin and amber, and the mirror above her dresser held a pale, wavering copy of the room. The doll sat on the shelf behind her. Carrie looked down to tie her shoelace. When she looked back up, the doll was no longer on the shelf. It stood in the mirror. Not in the room behind her. In the reflection. Its porcelain face was turned toward her, and though its painted smile never changed, Carrie felt something looking through it, something cold and patient. She screamed and ran, pounding down the hall to her parents' room. Her mother sat up instantly. Her father snapped on the bedside lamp. Carrie sobbed, pointing back toward the hall. "It was in the mirror," she gasped. "It moved when I looked away." Her father went to the bedroom, muttering that it was only a dream. Carrie clung to her mother's arm, shaking. A minute later, her father called out in a voice gone tight with fear. The doll was on their dresser. It had somehow crossed the house without sounding a step, without opening a door. It sat between her parents' alarm clock and a framed photograph, its little hands folded in its lap as if it had always belonged there. That was when they found Father Elias, the ghost specialist from the next town over. He arrived before dawn with a leather satchel, a brass crucifix, and a radio-like machine that hissed with static and a low, insecting hum. He did not touch the doll at first. He only watched it. "It is not merely cursed," he said at last. "It is anchored. Some spirit has learned to travel wherever it is not seen." Carrie's mother went pale. Her father asked if it could be taken away. Father Elias tried. Each time he wrapped the doll in cloth, it reappeared on a nearby surface, the kitchen chair, the bathroom sink, the top stair, always facing a mirror, a window, or the black screen of the living room television. The radio machine crackled with a whisper no one quite understood, as if a child were speaking from very far underground. Finally, Father Elias made the family stand in the hall with every mirror covered. He lit salt along the thresholds and began the exorcism in a voice that shook only once. The doll's porcelain skin darkened under the candle flame. Its painted eye seemed to water. Then, from the covered bedroom mirror, came a knock. A white shadow appeared from the side of mirror and held the doll and went back in the mirror. That was the last time they saw the doll, but the trauma took time to fade away. Carrie whimpered and buried her face in her mother's coat.